color black, there's no turning back.
I got fired from my job, and I always wanted to go to the States overall. So I kind of just took the opportunity and went. Yeah.
The wings are color black, there's no turning back.
I think Stevie Nicks is a great singer, but it was actually Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac that made me hooked, which is the earlier Fleetwood Mac. And I think it was Zach who got me into, like really into Fleetwood Mac, who plays bass in our band. Yeah, I think the record Then Play On is fantastic. But of course, I think Stevie Nicks has a like great voice, and I like that too. Like them both.
The wings are color black, there's no turning back.
You're like, no.
I mean I'm really happy to when I go back to France to I hang out with my friends, and it's just we're friends, you know. It doesn't matter what anybody really is doing with their lives. It's just like it's really great to meet up again, and I'm glad I have those friends. So yeah, of course everybody's been really supportive, like my friends and family. So
I don't think we think of ourselves as rock stars at all.
That's for sure. We don't think that.
The wings are color black, there's no turning back.
I mean, the first, I have a really good friend that, my best friend that, goes to Paris often and likes the Eagles of death metal. So I thought about him and made sure that, he was fine. He was not even at the show, but then it's just, I mean, such a horrible feeling.
I remember we were in the studio recording the album at that point when it happened, and just worried that people there and maybe some fans of ours, and it's like terrible tragedy.
Yeah.
Or act of hate.
Mm-hmm.
The wings are color black, there's no turning back.
Yeah, we wrote her an email, because before we started to work with her, we always sent, some inspirational pictures of hers, like of her paintings, to other artists, and we were like, we want something, inspired by this. And then Zach, the bass player, he was like, maybe I should just email her. And I was like thinking at the time, I'm like, yeah, sure. She's not gonna answer, but she did, and ever since then we've been working with her, and on the debut album, the live album, and now the Lady in Gold album. And I think the Lady in Gold album, she painted this painting in the 60s as well, but it was black and white, and now she colored it for us for our album cover. She's a great artist, and sure, she's a legend.
For sure, it's an honor to be able to
work with her.
Yeah, and she's been super nice to us, and it's really cool.
The wings are color black, there's no turning back.
She symbolizes death. It's like a made-up character, and it's like a different spin on it. Like, why can't it be a lady in gold? And she is a beautiful creature, but she is also very, very dangerous. But the overall song is more as well about, like, letting go of your fears, and don't be scared to live your life and do what you want to do. But then again, death is all around us, and we can never know when it's gonna happen. But we are all gonna die eventually. And then maybe it could be, a lady in gold coming to take you over to the other side.
The wings are color black, there's no turning back.
I think it's, sometimes you fear it. Like, sometimes I think you think of it more, and sometimes you don't.
Yeah, when I think about death, usually it makes me realize how, how lucky in some ways, we are to be alive right now, and how precious that is, and how much it's important to really live your life, like do what you want to do, and not be scared to do that, because you only have, this time with, in this body, and try to make the best out of it and really, and enjoy life.
The wings are colored black, there's no turning back.
The guitar, it depends. If we're on tour, we play every night, and if we're home, it's different, because on tour it's a lot of, and it's also like right now. Sometimes I don't have time really to practice the guitar, and home it's more like you can practice different stuff. I play a lot of acoustic guitar when I'm home, and also I listen to a lot of music. I spend a lot of time listening to music. Almost more like when I was a bit younger, I would spend more time actually, like scales and really like technical aspect of the guitar. And now I'm much more focused on the whole picture, listening to music and getting inspired by different things, and just see music as a whole, not just the guitar and what scale it is and how I can play faster. It's more like the whole thing. How can I, express what I want to express with this instrument, and without thinking as much about the technical aspect as I, used to maybe when I was more, getting to learn all the scales and stuff.
The wings are colored black, there's no turning back.
That's like the best compliment you could ever get. Like, I remember this one time, and it was it was an incredible feeling to that music can, you can communicate so well with it, and it affects people that you maybe didn't think it would affect, and in a good way, in a positive way. And that's like the finest compliment you can get, if someone start to cry from listening to a song, and that it moves them so much, it's a incredible feeling. Yeah.
The wings are colored black, there's no turning back.
Okay. Hi, we are Blues Pills, and you're watching MULATSCHAG TV, the only show you ever need.
MULATSCHAG!